What ho there, peasants, and welcome! Welcome to the video. My name is Chayification, and here we are to do a little review kind of thing on Planet Coaster. Now, this is not going to be comparing it to Roller Coaster Tycoon World. I am going to avoid that, and in fact, that's probably going to be the only time that I ever say that particular game's name. This one is a review for its own self. It's not going to be comparing against anything else. It is simply a review. I will be doing, or a first impression, that kind of thing. I will be doing a separate review for the game that shall not be named anymore, and I will also be doing a kind of a versus thing between the two games as well. However, this particular video is just based on Planet Coaster and the fantastically lovely thing that is flipping Planet Coaster. Oh, beautiful! So first things first, what are my thoughts on it? I freaking love it. Absolutely flipping love this game. It's just hit all the nails on the head. The fact that it's in alpha is ridiculous because the game itself, it feels complete. There's literally I've come across one bug. One bug in this entire alpha so far. Technically, actually, well, you could say two, but the second one could have just been anything. The second one was a crash. My game crashed and my computer froze, but I don't know if that was the game or just my computer being a dick. The first one was the fact that the boosters don't work on the roller coasters. But the roller coasters weren't even supposed to be there, so the fact that that's the only thing so far that I found not to work is pretty insane. The fact it's a freaking alpha build, and it's so good already. I mean, for God's sake! For God's sake! I mean, since seeing the trailer for this game at E3, and I literally fell in love with the game immediately, I was very, very worried that it was going to be overhyped or overlooked at or something like that, but it hasn't. It has delivered every step of the way. They have literally, Frontier, who made Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, I am not mentioning the other game, but Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which I can mention, they also made this one, and they have literally taken all the really good bits about that game and just plowed it into this one at full throttle with everything behind it, and it has just paid off. Everything, they've hit the nail on the head on every aspect, everything about it. One of my most favourite tools is the building tool. The fact that you can literally build anything you want to is utterly insane. Now, I'm probably going to be showing you a little castle thing that I built on here. That took me about an hour to build the castle, because I'd never used the building tool properly before, but I built that, and I thought, Jesus Christ, this is some serious... There's some serious powerful tool they've got in here, especially the fact that it's this good in an alpha foot, you know, when's it going to get better? When it releases the beta and final actual release, what the hell am I going to be able to build? They've already teased some stuff on Twitter about like an enchanted forest kind of thing, which I'm really looking forward to doing. That's going to be an amazing different tool to be able to go into, having a look at the stuff I can build from that. If I can build a castle already and a pirate land, then freaking enchanted shit, Harry Potter and all that kind of crap. I'm a massive fan of Harry Potter and wizards and all that shit. It's just going to be awesome. It's going to literally be amazing. The game! It's just so freaking good! The next part, which I really like, is the graphics. I mean, I love Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 graphics. Freaking awesome. It just works. It's that, you know, you play a game which is dedicated on building a theme park. You don't really want it to be realistic. You want it to be, I don't know, you want it to be that kind of imaginative fantasy kind of world, and the fact that there is a cartoony element to it, the cartoon and very, very colourfulness, it's almost it's making you build what you want a theme park to build. Theme parks are brilliant, don't get me wrong, but ultimately 9 times out of 10 they fail to hit that mark. It's still really good, but you're still there and you're like, oh, there's just something missing, and often or not it's just the unrealistic cartooniness that you wish life was. But in this case, boom. Freaking cartoonist straight away. I mean the pirate guy. The freaking guy, the pirate dude that walks around whenever you build a piratey land that kind of just spawns is genius. Would like to see if that could possibly change. I mean, I like the fact that he spawns. You know, it's about, you know, it's relevant to the area you're building. But it would be nice to be able to have like an entertainer's little thing, like a little shack you could build, which is an entertainer's shack or whatever, or that kind of thing. Kind of, you know, wondering if they're going to introduce, or what they're going to introduce. Obviously, I would imagine Sick is going to be in the game. You can't make a theme park game without having Sick in it. That's just sick and wrong, you know, in so many ways. You have to have it in there. It would be brilliant, and I really hope that it does come in there, but we can only find out one way or the other. It's going to show up, hopefully. It's going to show up, and obviously then we'll need janitors, and we'll need cleaners and, you know, and engineers and all that kind of stuff when stuff starts to break, basically, when the rides start to do what. Freaking love the cartooniness about the game. It is one of the best features about that game is its cartooniness. It just works, it suits, it's just good. One of the only things that I'm not a massive fan of currently, well, I'm a fan of it, but I think in his work, obviously, is the coaster building, but I can't really go into that because it's in alpha stage, so yeah, there's going to be problems. And the fact that as well, it wasn't in the original alpha build, you get it by entering a freaking cheat, also says to me that I can't really judge it at the moment. It's not something I can judge until they officially release it onto the alpha build where you don't have to put a cheat in. Then it would be better. Like I said, the only times I've actually had a problem was with the booster thing. That was literally it. The booster was the only thing I've had a problem with so far in that game. It just worked. I just find it really good. I first loaded up the game and heard the music and I was just happy. I was like, yep, I'm going to enjoy this biggest game. And I built obviously the park you can see, the one that you see. And then I've built a park for myself, which is occasionally stuff that you're seeing in this video. There'll be footage from it here and there, screenshots and whatnot. But that is the park that I built for myself and have kind of done something separate to try and learn how to play the game properly. And I just love it. I sit on it for hours and hours. I'm just like, what am I doing? It reminds me of my childhood. I think that's what it is. I grew up with Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was my first proper PC game, I guess. Played it at my auntie's house from her daughter who had it. And I was like, boom. This was when I was about 6, and I immediately had to go and buy it, and it became brilliant, and I loved it. Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, 2 were both amazing, very similar, but both amazing games. And number 3 came out, which was phenomenal. Number 4, we won't mention that, and then obviously the one that will not be named is out now, which I'm going to be redoing in a separate video. But this is just my first impressions of the game. I freaking love it. Absolutely love it. And by the looks of stuff, the community fecking loves it as well. Frontier, you have done an absolutely amazing job so far of this game. I cannot wait to get my hands on more stuff, to see more roller coasters, to see some pre-built roller coasters as well, and obviously to just get in there with stuff. I'm wondering if they're going to be doing, or how they're going to be doing, community-built stuff. Now, obviously, I don't know if it's releasing on Steam. I mean, it might be. We don't know yet. They've got their own launcher, so I'm kind of assuming it's not going to. But if it does, you know, with the help of the Steam stuff, it'd be wicked. Otherwise, I'm sure it will just appear on some modding site somewhere, or they'll have their own dedicated area. Wherever it is, hurry up, because I want to see what other people are making, and I really cannot wait to see where this game goes. If it's in alpha footage, if it's at alpha stage, sorry, and I'm already this excited about it, where the hell is it going to go when it hits into the next updates, the beta stage, the actual release, and everything like that? What is it going to do? Holy crap, is all I can say. Holy crap, guys. If you've not got this game, or haven't even seen any footage on it, watch my playthrough of it. It is flipping awesome. Go and Google it, go and pre-order it, do whatever you got to do to get your hands on that game. It is amazing. There it is, guys. There is my first impressions of Planet Coaster. Now, I will be doing the game that will not be mentioned except for the first time at the beginning of this video game, first impressions, and I will also do a versus, which will be coming up the next few days. So thank you very, very much for watching. Anyway, please let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on Planet Coaster. What do you think? Have you got it? Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy as much as I do? Let me know. I like to see these things. Let's have a conversation, guys. Let's have a conversation. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you when I see you, when I see you when I see you, which will be in the not too distant future. Probably tomorrow. Toodle freaking new friends. Goodbye. Oh my lord. We're already picking up a bit of speed. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh man. Okay, we're going through pillars. That's not good. Oh my lord. Oh Jesus. It's insane.